What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm out here in the shop tonight. I would like to go outside and work on the trailer. I have some decals sitting over here on top of this box on the stool that came in that I ordered from a company called Decal City. This is not sponsored by them or anything like that. Just thought I would throw that in there. If anybody's looking for decals, I'll mention them again in the next video when we actually do the decals. The reason I use them instead of the place in my town is because the place in my town will not show you what your decals are going to look like. Decal City has a computer generated thing on their website that you can make your own decal and it'll show you what it should look like. And then once you're happy with all the changes, you just click add to cart, pay for it, they ship it to you, comes in the mail, you never have to leave your house. So anyway, that's what I'm doing that, and I'll mention that again, hopefully, if I remember, whenever we put those on. But this video here, I've got some tires and wheels over here. As you can see, here's the wheels that are going to be put on the outside of the trailer. I ordered 4 wheels because I had a couple of damaged and I was missing one or something. Anyway, I just ordered 4. I went with black. All the new trailers got black wheels on it. I don't know why. But anyway, you can buy black or silver wheels on eBay. I ordered 4 black ones just because, I guess. I've been waiting on valve stems for like 2 weeks. So finally got these in. These are HP 600 valve stems. They're basically the same thing as a TR 413, which is 1.25 inches long, except for instead of being rubber, they have a brass stem. Comes all the way through for high pressure. That's what the HP stands for. So anyway, I've been waiting on them. You can get these at local tire shops that do like horse trailer tires and that sort of thing. Usually we'll have them, but they cost a lot more. I bought these off of eBay. I think it was 10 bucks or something for this bag, 20 or 25, whatever the heck's in there, I don't even know. Anyway, they're like $1 a piece or something if you go, or maybe a little more at the tire store. So anyway, I just ordered those when I ordered the wheels, and I didn't think it was going to take 40 forever to get them, but turns out it did. So anyway, not that big of an issue. The tires we're using are a Trans Eagle China tire. Let's see if we can get the specs on it. I don't know if the camera, maybe the camera picked that up. The 14 ply, all steel. Maximum load single is 4,080 pounds. Maximum load dual is 3,640 pounds. That is at 110 PSI cold. So they're 235/80/16s. That's what the other tires are that's on there. So we're going to get these mounted up. I also ordered those off of eBay. So if anybody's interested, go to eBay, type that information in. Should come up in search results. Well guys, apparently I've been waiting all this time for nothing because those valve stems don't fit anyway. These wheels actually take the larger valve stem like an 18-wheeler wheel takes, which I happen to have one here, but I don't have the nut for it, and I've stolen the valve core, which I could get the valve core out of the other one, but don't know where the nut's at, and this one's about twice too long. So I need to go to the tire store and pick up 4 of these, because as you can see, it fits through there perfect. It sticks on the inside, but it's too long. It needs to be shorter than that. So if I had known that, I would have went to the tire store and actually got these. I think these are $3 or $4 a piece. They're actually better. They're rated a little higher PSI. I think those others are rated for 100. But I assumed when I ordered those wheels that it was HP 600 valve stems in it, because that's what the silver wheels here that I have off of the trailer have in them. And that's also what my previous trailer that had single wheels, 16-inch single wheels, had in them, was HP 600s. So that's what I assumed that they were. So I just tells you, don't go around assuming things, because you know what that does for you, as this is the example here. So I will have to go to the tire store, because I'm not waiting another 2 weeks to get valve stems ordering off the internet, and I don't know where they had to get them from, but anyway. So I'm going to go to the tire store, where I buy my big truck tires at, and get 4, may pick up a couple extra. All right guys, so I went to the tire store and to get some valve stems, They said the guy that orders the valve stems in charge of that, it's been on vacation all week. They had like almost nothing in stock for what I needed. They dug around and finally come up with a few that will work, but they're not exactly what I wanted, but they'll work. So I was going to get a thread in like this. It's got the nut, or it's got a nut that threads on, excuse me. But there's two different sizes of valve stems. This is the larger size, and the ones I had was a push in for small size. But anyway, they had 4 of these right here. That is the big hole, push in style or pull in style, whatever. And that's a TR802 HP is what that is. And you can see how big that is compared to a normal valve stem. And it is a high pressure, just like the HP 600s that I was going to use when I thought there was a different size hole. I don't know why they make 2 different hole sizes of valve stems for the same application, but anyway, that's aggravating. So I found those. I was going to get a few more, that way I would have some in stock, but anyway, that's all they had. And of course they ripped me off on the price. Those are over $5 a piece for those. And I'm sure I could have got them on the internet for probably a package of 10 or 15 for like 10 bucks or something. I don't even know. But anyway, so that's what you get when you go there. And then I went to Tractor Supply, picked up some spray paint. My paint job on the trailer, I ran out of paint. Let me show you that while you can see out here real good. I touched it up with the Rust-Oleum, the high dollar Rust-Oleum, and the spray cans is like $7 a can. So anyway, what I was talking about the paint, there's not a lot you can do about it. It would have been better if I'd have put primer. I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but you can see how rusty this was here. And there's not a lot you can do with it. It's chipped and rusted. And I mean, I could have primed it and sanded it and primed it and sanded it and probably got a lot of that out, but it's a trailer, you know. But other than that, it turned out pretty decent. I think there's some light spots up under the ramps that I'll have to touch up. I can see a little bit here. But yeah, it turned out pretty decent other than that, other than me running out of paint. So I would think if you're going to paint one of these trailers, you need at least 3 gallons of paint. If you're doing the other side as well. Should get you in the ballpark. And again, you can see the imperfections in the old paint right here where I didn't use primer. And the pressure washer or steam cleaner will not remove all of this. You would have to bead blast it, sandblast it, and all that stuff. Didn't want to go through all that. I have not fixed this here yet. I need to do that. Figured I would go ahead and paint it and not worry about it. But anyways, overall it don't look too terribly bad, I don't think. Also, I did not cut this step off and straighten it like I was going to. I was in a time crunch trying to get the paint on before it rained, and well, kind of said the heck with it. So anyways, the rub rail didn't come out too bad. I mean, for a used trailer, I think it's to be expected. It don't look near as bad as it did. I don't think I mentioned this in one of the previous videos, but I added a clearance light hole there and one back yonder. It comes with 2 right here where you see these wires. I added this one right here, 1 on each side. This one here is factory, and then I added 1 back here. So I added 2 clearance lights on each side to make it more visible and whatnot. Overall, I think it's looking pretty good so far, and it's hot out here in the sun. This is more the valve stem type. That's still a small hole. They had these, the small hole stems like these, the short ones. Still, they had those in stock. They didn't have it for the larger hole that I was looking for. So anyway, it's hot. I'm gonna get back in here in the shade a little bit, and I guess I'll go ahead and mount these tires while I'm working on it to get this cleaned up out of the shop floor. And I'm gonna move this stuff, and then once we get that done, I'm gonna back the trailer in here, clean all this up a little bit, back the trailer in here. I got some decals over there in that box, or on top of that box, that I want to get put on the neck of the trailer. and it's too hot out there in the sun to do that probably, so we'll wait a little bit later. I'll go ahead and get these mounted up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the DOT tape on it, and then we'll go to the lighting process and see what that's gonna be. Picked up some wire stuff at Tractor Supply that I overpaid for as well, so that's all good. Anyway, let's see if we can get these tires mounted, and then we'll get back, get this stuff, get the trailer backed inside and all that good stuff. A bucket of old tire mounting soap here. I guess I need to order a few more sizes of valve stems there off the old interweb, because the tire store does not seem to do very good at keeping any in stock. I don't know what the deal is. Nobody keeps anything in stock. This is not like a mom and pop tire store either. It's a reasonably sized tire store, and you know, they keep them for passenger cars and stuff. And they had a few for big trucks, but didn't seem to have what I needed when I needed them. And they sell a lot of truck tires. That's where I buy my truck, and they got a warehouse slam full of truck tires. So I guess that tells you they don't change the valve stems very often, which I don't either, unless it's hadn't been changed in a while, or if it's a wheel that I come up with that had a valve stem in it and I don't know if it's ever been changed, then I will go ahead and change that. Alright guys, I couldn't get it on there in the conventional way that I usually do this, so I reversed the procedure, put the tire down, I'm gonna put the wheel in the tire, try that. It seems to be working a little bit better because I can stand inside the wheel that way. I also had to turn the fan on because it's hot out here. Success on getting it mounted anyway. Alright guys, so whenever I went to put the air chuck on the valve stem went down into the wheel. I had to take the tire back off one side, get the valve stem out, put it back in the hole, and now I got some dye sticks on it. Hopefully that won't happen again. Get her to air up now. Great. Valve stems I wanted in stock, that would not have happened. And I know somebody's wondering why I didn't let the tire store do this. That's because I didn't get there until 10 minutes before they closed. But they had some valve stems. Not very many, but hopefully just enough. I got a little air going in it now. guys, so it's about 999 degrees out here, and I've decided to wait on the other 3 tires right here and wheels until later when it cools off a little bit. I really want to get the decals put on and all that stuff while I have good lighting outside, and that way I can get that in this video. I know you guys are excited to see, you want to see as well as I do. I've got the decals here in that cardboard tube. They come from decalcity.com, I believe is the name of the website. Not associated with them or anything. It's just a website that I found that does decals, and they put they have a computer generated image on there, so you can make the decal how you want it, and you can see how it looks whenever you do it, make changes to it before you order it. That's the reason I don't use my local decal place, is because they don't offer that. You just kind of got to describe it to them, and then they sort of do it kind of how you described it, and hope it works for you, I guess. So I don't really like doing that. I want to be able to see an image of kind of what it looks like, and so they offer that at Decal City. So that's why I went with them, and they'll ship it right to you. And so anyway, we're gonna get that put on there and get some DOT tape put on there. So I'm gonna set you guys up here and we'll get started on that. Alright guys, so I went ahead and ordered the decal spray here called Rapid Tack. It's probably nothing more than soapy water, I'm not really sure. It was 20 bucks for that, this, and the X-Acto knife thingy here that you cut the backing off the decal with. Anyway, you don't have to buy this, it's optional. I just went ahead and bought it so that I wouldn't have to shop around and go find something that I probably don't have here at the house and wind up driving uptown and wind up spending $20 in fuel anyways. So I just ordered it, way it come in with the decals, and I wouldn't have to look for something. So anyway, I thought I would throw that in there. This is the decal here, and I went and picked up some painter's tape. I've got some somewhere, can't find it, don't know where it's at. So what we want to try to do is put this up here like this, and then we want to tape it up here somehow. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that and get it all centered and level and everything else, but we're going to try. It'd be nice if I had some extra hands, but I don't, as usual. Let's see here. You know what? Lay this over here, put the tape on it, and put it back up there. I want to get this kind of somewhere about here where it goes, about lengthwise. Kind of look at my weld seam and kind of get an idea about where it was on the old one. And then we'll have to go about getting it level and up and down right here. I want to raise it up, well, we'll raise it up just a touch. Figure out how far I'm going for the bottom here. Top. Probably going to run some DOT tape across the top, so I'm just kind of looking to make sure that's going to fit as well with all the letters. And I think we'll have plenty of room with the tallest letter is the T. Part of me would like to center that more this way, but the old sticker was right there. And on the other side, I didn't get the paint off, or I did get the sticker off, but it didn't go all the way. The paint didn't cut down all the way to the primer, and so you can see a little bit of where the old letters were. And so if I put the sticker in the same place it was, it'll kind of hide some of that. So I'm thinking I want to put the sticker or decal in the same location. So So it looks pretty close. It's not perfect. Looks like the front is a little bit delted down just a touch. It's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to put the decal on there. Hopefully the decals stick to the front and not the back there. Oh, that one's trying to. Kind of see how I'm doing this here. Now I just want to cut this off my chair like that, and we want to spray. Guess I should have made sure the spray to start with. Spray the back of the decal, and we're going to spray the trailer. We're going to eyeball that. And now we want to remove this. And then we're just going to fold this back the other direction. There we go, we're clear on the backing paper. Bring this back around. If anybody's wondering, when you go to Decal City, if you want to order one of these decals, you have to go to windshield banner. This is actually for going across the windshield of a car or truck. They got them in different sizes. This is a 6 by 47, I think, if I remember correctly. But you see how it goes on there and everything, and you can type whatever name in there you want it to. I mean, if you want to put your name on it or whatever, you can make it how you want it. And this is a performance brand trailer, so this is how the factory kind of was done, but it was in different font. And I thought this was a lot better. You've seen the old one before I pulled it off. If you watched the first videos, they were black and white letters. I wanted this right here, this color. Thought it would make it look a lot newer and a lot nicer. So anyway, we got it on there, and it should be just a matter of peeling off the top cover now. Not real sure if you're supposed to let this dry just a minute before you pull this off or not. Seems to be coming off. Well, that one there rippled just a touch. A little slower. Alright, so this is how the other one was. It had by Parker on it as well. And I think there's actually was 2 different performance trailers. And so this is made by Parker. Used to be Parker trailers, I guess. I think they're in Mount Pleasant, Texas. That's where most of the big trailer manufacturers is at, is over toward Mount Pleasant area in Texas. Anyway, so we're gonna get this on here some kind of how. Something like this, I think. That's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do the kind of same thing with this, I suppose. Kind of eyeball where I want it to be here. I'm thinking the center of the E to the center of the B kind of looks pretty good. So I've got to do the same thing there. And we'll see if we can get the back to go off. And these are just name decals here. I think this is a 1 inch by 5 inch, just a name decal. That's all this here was. Kind of like what you see on the back windows of cars and SUVs. People like to put that stuff on there. Alright guys, I've got the DOT tape on there, and the Performance decal. If Performance decides to start using silver and blue decals, you guys seen it here first. Remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I know it's getting pretty long, and there's probably still a couple more videos on this project before we get it done. So hopefully in the next video we can get a little more stuff finished up. So if you hadn't already, click the subscribe button, like, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys in the next video.